Every word I said is what I mean. Every word I said is what I mean. Everything I gave is what I need. Virgin eyes and dirty looks on what I have and why I took. Counting all the hands I shook. Now I know why you've been shaking. Now I know why you've been shaking. So bleed your heart out. There's no more rides for free, yeah. Bleed your heart out. I said, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? Woo! That was Chris Cornell. That was the last song he sang before he passed. That was the last song I saw him play when I saw him live. I was sad for a long time after he died. Whew. This is Not Safe for Work Magic. I'm your host, Gravity Groove. And the Pro Tour is wrapping up right about now. The first new, shitty, downgraded, all online, pay you a fraction of what we did before, all new, disimproved Pro Tour, wrapping up in short order. And 7 of the top 8 decks were Teamer Reclamation. The top 40 was apparently 23 copies of Teamer Reclamation. The win rate for Teamer Reclamation was never under 40% for getting from day 1 to day 2 to the top 8. I believe it was close to around 48% of people who played that deck got to day 2, and a big chunk of those then got to the top 8. So let's talk a little bit about how I was right and you were wrong, Wizards of the Coast. Let's talk a little bit about hubris, shall we? So, hubris is when you think you know better, 'cause. That's cute. I think the people who built your fortune by buying your product and engaging with it in a genuine and excited way are the ones who built your product. We built your empire. We made you. Not the other way around. Traditionally, when one deck has 40% or more of the meta, traditionally, that's when you step in and you ban things for the sake of diversity. Now, this isn't my words. This is your own words. You've said in multiple announcements that we can go back and source, because the internet goes back forever, where when a deck becomes 35 to 40+% of a meta, you need to step in, because it's the only real option. So after today, after your sham fucking dog and pony show, where it was Teamer Rec versus 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 Bant Ramp for your top 8, I really wonder what the fuck you're going to have to say. What do you have to say for yourselves, you stupid fucking company? We told you free mana effects are fucked up for the game. Everyone told you. It's not just me. Shit's all over Twitter. Shit's all over the internet. If you banned one, you had to ban them all. You can't just get rid of fires. You got to get rid of Wilderness Reclamation. You got to get rid of Nissa. You have to consider whether you want to ban Growth Spiral. That would actually be fucking great. Ban Growth Spiral. That's a goddamn enabler. Then you got to ban Teferi. You got to think about what individual bans set up for the next format, the format that emerges from the ashes. And so if you want everything to be clean and you want to force people to play Magic again and not have one of your Pro Tour competitors gloating on Twitter that they beat someone on turn 4 with Team Erect in Standard. They beat someone on turn 4 with Team Erect in Standard. It's not supposed to be a turn 4 fucking format. You're supposed to have to play the game to win. Not just pull a hand like it's fucking poker and go, oh, it's 3 aces. Guess I win. That's not what this game is supposed to be. You done fucked it up. I know a lot of people feel like I do. I know they just aren't talking about it. I know when they do, they're not being heard. So the people who do hear this video, please, I encourage you, link this to your Wizards of the Coast employee friends. Link this to Wizards of the Coast themselves. Explain to them the domino fucking effect. Explain to them what hypocrisy and hubris mean. Explain. Because these simple motherfuckers don't seem to understand. These problems are all solvable. Mistakes were made, but why continue to make them? We can fix this. Ban the Cauldron Cat. Ban Teferi. Ban Nissa. Ban Wilderness Reclamation. Ban Growth Spiral. Ban Uro. Ban fucking, well, I guess if you ban Cat, you don't need to ban the Witch's Oven. Yeah. Let's start with those. Oh, and Winota. No more free mana effects. Get that shit out of here. Ban it in Standard. You fucking suspended it in Historic. Pissed a bunch of people off. Because a ban at least would have given their damn wild cards back. But no. All the free mana shit has got to fucking go. And no more free ramp. Okay? No more accelerate a mana into play plus get a thing bullshit. No. You said, like 2 years ago, you'd never print a 1 mana fucking elf again. And you did. So you broke our trust for the umpteenth time there. And then when that was done, you printed Goose, which is the same fucking thing. And then you printed Growth Spiral and Uro and all these bullshit accelerants that have no fucking cost. None. They automatically replace themselves, plus give you bonus shit, plus accelerate you to the end game where you can win on turn 4. That's not what Standard is supposed to be. That's for fucking Modern. You fucked it up. So, that's what we wanted to say. Now, because this game is a steaming pile of shit and no one wants to fucking play it, including like 90% of the pros, there's people posting on Twitter how they just wanted to lose and go home. There's people who just submitted fucking 60 islands. There's people who've said they've quit the game. There's people who've said they're fucking depressed because their identity was attached to this game and has been, and now they can't even fucking drag themselves through it. Some of the people on your goddamn fucking payroll can barely get through their goddamn days of playing this pile of shit right now. But no, just keep fucking burying your head in the sand and collecting your goddamn paychecks. This is our pile of shit. There are many piles of shit like it, but this one is mine. I'm not going to argue that it's very good. It's probably not. But again, it's my pile of shit. I've been playing this because I'm hard-headed and I do not want to do the thing that everyone else is doing, and also Team of Reclamation is not a deck, it's a fucking slot machine. So playing a deck that has actual decisions to make, even though it's the worst deck, is what I'm doing. It's probably what I'm going to be doing with my qualifier on the 20th in protest. Not that I expect, even if I was playing the best deck, that I would be lucky enough, come on, who are we talking to go 10-2 on this fucking channel. Hey, look, it's a growth spiral hand. Jeskai land? That's weird. It's gonna be that Jeskai Mutate deck I've seen around. Or someone's still trying to play Jeskai Yorion. Okay, so four colored jank is what we're at. This is probably the Grixis Super Friends then? Yeah, it's Grixis Super Friends. Jesus Christ, and we're fucking mono land here. Gonna have a real exciting game at this rate. Yeah, Grixis Super Friends.
This will be child's play.
Not a great matchup for me, game one. I mean, if we drew Thought Erasures instead of mono lands, maybe.
You're back. Well done. Good for you. Shuffling me off my mortal coil.
Yeah. Not waste my time anymore with this. Grixis Super Friends. Not a great matchup. Game was overturned 4 there too. So I think we'll just Crisis for 1 card next turn. Hope we get a land and Thought Erasure them. Thought Distortion them, rather. Don't particularly care if he plays a Teferi, just hope he doesn't play Narset. Could use some of our aggressive green boys.
I know my responsibility. Don't worry, I got this.
Perfect.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Again, just hoping to fade Narset for a turn. Fuck, there goes Thought Erasure. Thought Distortion. So close to a free win there. Would have been nice. That was lucky.
Only time will
I won't
tell.
forget our time together.
hate these style control decks. I'm happy to see them die to 1 card. That's what you get for being a dickhead. Planeswalkers are the worst fucking permanent type. Fight me. I tried 3 copies of Thought Distortion out for a while. 3 felt like too many. I was often seeing 2 a game and it was too many. I get that you could play 3 because that gives you a better chance of getting it while it still matters, but I was ending up cutting a Thought Erasure anyway just to fit it in, so it didn't really make any sense. It's better to just have all 4 Thought Erasures and 2 Thought Distortions in addition. We've got Shifting Ceratops, but nothing else. We know they're a discard deck, though. I think we have to look for a better hand. All things considered here, do we cut a land? No, I think we cut the Nissa. Tofu, why are you crying? Okay, my cat is yelling. What's your problem? Okay? Okay. He brought me a toy mouse. He wanted to announce that he brought me a toy mouse. Alright. We probably do want that, huh? We got a Thought Erasure next turn. Oh no, we need another untapped land. We need another untapped land. So that we can curve this out. That was a good pickup. Bolus, Narset, Thought Erasure. And we have to take Narset, right? Fuck. Really just wanted any untapped land, huh? No such luck. Alright, thank you. Yeah. Unfortunately, the Conquer's Death has got us in a bind. Gonna get erasured here. Probably takes our Shifty Boy. Might take our crisis because you can't kill it with Conqueror's Death. This draw just is not lined up really well. Really? He chose to try to make sure he has that online, huh? So do we even bother casting it then? Just try to look for discard for one more turn. He's got blue, black, black. He's not at Grixis or Bolas yet here. So now we can Ceratops and kill the Kaya.
Glad to be here. Your problems are my profits. You beat me? Am I dematerializing? Huh.
Well, shit. I'm pinned every which way.
One second, I'll be back. You better watch your back from here on out.
Pinned every which way. We have a choice now. So either we draw casualties next turn, or we're just crisising for 4. That's not casualties. That is, but we're not going to have 8 mana because this card mysteriously has all your shit costs more mana stapled on it, like that's fucking necessary. Maybe this will make him want to get Kaya instead, in which case we could then grasp it. That's my only thought. Damn it.
I train every day. No one is more prepared than me. Keep an open mind.
Fuck.
I heard you had some dead things that needed to stay dead.
Man, this is annoying.
I'm gonna make myself scarce.
Okay.
I still have much to learn.
7. You can dispute it, yeah. But we gotta play through that. Then we have casualties for when he inevitably gets mana for Bolas, so it's not really that big a deal. We also have Tamio to get back a Crisis. Or a Noxious Grasp, as it were. So now he has to take Tamio, because anything else he takes we can just immediately get back. Probably going to get shattered here if I were to guess. We have the mana to Casualties of War this though, so it's not that big a deal. Currently ahead on cards. Let's see if he's got a guy for the third one. We're running out of cards, but we do have a land to help fix our draws at the very least.
Our time together is finished.
We have played through three ECDs. I like keeping up E to Extinction here or a Scry over just playing out the other Uro. It also plays around Kaya a little bit. Still not enough for Bolas because we destroyed... How is that enough for Bolas? Black, black... Oh, this makes 2, doesn't it? Yeah, okay.
I am a god once again.
Do I just hit that with the Crisis, or do I blow it up? I blow it up because he can get it back.
I have other schemes to attend to.
Also, it immediately gives us enough mana to or enough cards to recast it. That's a real good hit. Well, I think we've sewn this one up. 32 life to 2. Our opponent has relevant cards. Alright. Well, we just kind of wanted to do a short one there because we had a message and the message needed to be heard. I really don't know if they're going to fix the game. All signs point to no. They had a great opportunity to pull a hard reset on the standard format, and they just dipped like one toe in and said, no, we're good. And so they left it fucked up. I've been saying it's fucked up since the ban and before the ban, and I will keep after the ban. And why even bother printing like interesting cards or cool new cards or like that new dragon if the shit is fucking unplayable due to how absolutely fucking corrosive the format is? Like, pretending we can play a 5-mana creature that just dies to Elspeth Conquers Death? Get the fuck out of here. That just gets bounced by Teferi? Get the fuck out of here. That Wilderness Reclamation doesn't even give a shit about? Get the fuck out of here. Fix your fucking shit. Look, Wizards, I need you to take all your shit and, you know, gather it up into a pile. Gather it up to a pile. You can use a backpack. Whatever, I don't care. Just get your shit together. This has been Gravity Groove for Not Safe for Work Magic. And holy shit. We'll see you next time. Boom.